What is up, ladies and gents? Welcome to the first episode of the Whiteout Podcast.
Yes.
Yeah. This is fucking weird, bro.
It's absolute cringe.
Yeah, it's super cringe, but hey, let's do the best out of it, right?
Yes, get the best out of it.
I mean, do you listen to a lot of podcasts or?
Actually, not that much. The last one that I was listening to was, I think, The Feminist. I don't know.
Feminist?
On Spotify.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I listen to too many podcasts. That's the problem. I'm listening to podcasts all day.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, because if I'm writing music, I don't want to listen to any music except the latest Bring Me the Horizon EP, which is fucking awesome.
True though.
Dude, the mix of Teardrops just floored me, dude. It was like crazy. So yeah, I'm trying to reference that for any future mixes.
Fair enough. But something struck me where you said, like, when you write music, you don't listen to other music, you only listen to podcasts. So it means that when you're in the process of writing something, that you only listen to podcasts.
The thing is, if I'm writing music for a couple of hours, I get burnt out real quick.
Yeah.
And in that case, I'd rather listen to a podcast to just calm myself in my ears, you know? Mm-hmm. Or sometimes I actually listen to some music to get inspired. Usually music that goes kind of in the direction of that which we're writing.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So, for example, for our latest EP, which came out about, 2 months ago or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's 2 months.
Our latest EP, go check it out on Spotify. It's Better Not to Know the Truth is the name of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm never
sure.
sure.
Yeah. No, it's
such
right.
A long
it's
name,
right.
I never noted. So yeah, when we were writing our latest EP, I was listening to a lot of Bleed From Within, and you will probably get the idea if you listen to Secret Garden. Like at the beginning, I remember I was chilling at the studio with my girlfriend, drinking some wine, and we were listening to Bleed From Within. And at that moment, I was like, wait, baby, shut up. And I just ran to the PC. I just had the idea in my head of the intro of Secret Garden. And that's how that started.
Yeah.
So it was quite a Bleed From Within ripoff at the beginning. Thankfully, afterwards came Tim, our guitar player, and Dan, our drummer. And they brought a lot of fresh ideas in so that it doesn't sound like a complete ripoff. So that's good. Because if not, it would just sounded like an old Bleed From Within song. So yeah, but yeah.
So it's more like a protection, so that you don't steal other music because you get inspired and tend to write something kind of similar to it.
That can happen.
Yeah.
You remember Tim when he was listening to Adept? He
Yeah,
was
exactly.
only writing Adept riffs.
Yeah.
So I really have to change it sometimes because I do feel like when I'm listening to too much of one band and I try to write something, it just sounds like I'm copying them.
Yeah.
So podcasts really help me with that, and I just really like to kind of have my thoughts engaged into subject or something, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, the funny thing is there are certain kinds of bands which I cannot copy, even if I wanted to. Like for example, my favorite band is Paris. You know.
Oh, okay.
And they are like how you call it, like a spacey ambient rock thing.
Yeah, kind of.
And I really would love to be able to capture some of that sound for our sound, but it's so hard.
Yeah.
And another good example is Bring Me. When I was listening to Teardrops, I was like, dude, I want to write a song like this, like blending those synthesizers and those huge drums and just simple patterns and shit. But I just couldn't because my hands and my mind is just, I automatically start writing like heavy, violent riffs and like chugga and fast, and that's just because I started in the thrash metal scene.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's like my birthplace, and I started playing metalcore just out of like it was an accident.
Yeah.
Because I remember I came to Europe and I started in Germany. And I went to school and I was like, I'm looking for a thrash metal band. Where will I find a thrash metal band? And then I met a drummer at school and he was like, dude, I play in a metalcore band. You want to play? And I'm like, I have no fucking idea what this is. It was 2000.
But it's metal inside.
It was 2011. So it was just like the peak of metalcore, like the whole Ask Alexandria and Bring Me thing, right? So
True
like
though.
Silence and all that.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what a breakdown was. You know, we tried, but it sounded like shit, like farts, to be honest. But it was a good experience, and the same thing happened when I came to Switzerland. I met a
you were before in Germany?
Yeah.
I didn't knew that.
So perhaps we should start with a bit of backstory, because I would really like to learn a bit more about your backstory, because we've known each other now for about 5 years.
Yeah, since like the day we met in Ebrietas.
Ebrietas? Yeah, which is a really cool metal bar in Zurich, so if you want to check it out, check it out.
Yeah, if you're a metalhead and you come to Switzerland or Zurich, go to this bar.
Yeah, but the thing
is,
quite
a cool place.
You've been playing in the metal scene in Zurich for quite a while before that, and I don't recall ever meeting you. Although I used to listen to Save Last Breath when, I believe, after you had left. I'm not quite sure.
Oh, Jesus.
Because I got to know Save Last Breath's music when Rico was in the band.
Oh, okay.
And then Rico left, and now he's back again, and it sounds fucking brutal. And yeah, and that's the thing. Because you've been playing in a bunch of bands before that.
Yeah, I was actually, first I was at, with Save Your Last Breath. Like, was my first ever band.
Mm-hmm.
Then after that, I was also like quite a long time there, but after that...
How long did you sing in Save Last Breath?
Oh, Jesus, I don't know. I don't know. Like the first demo tape, and after that, nothing.
When was the first demo tape?
I don't know. It's so many years ago.
2010, 2011? Maybe?
Actually can't recall. I know everything else, but with the timelines, I'm so bad at it.
Can we find the demo tape somewhere?
Yeah.
Really?
I think they didn't upload it to Spotify, but there is a Bandcamp account or something hidden deep inside Save Last Breath Facebook.
I'll go searching for that shit.
but they also have it on YouTube. But it could be that it's like 2010 or 2011.
Damn, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And after that, I took maybe like a year, a break of making any music. Then I I assembled a band by myself.
Really?
Yes, with Lex. He plays now with my brother.
Yeah?
We call ourselves Dead March.
Dead March?
Yeah, I think Architects has a song with that title.
Oh, really?
That's why.
Are you guys want to play like metalcore Architects stuff?
Yeah, kind of. I don't know what it was, but it was mainly like metalcore.
Oh yeah, and shout out to Lex from With One Word, actually.
True though.
Really cool dudes.
So played with him and two other guys. One was Yannick, and the other one does now like French rap. Yeah. He's like a Swiss French guy.
Okay.
Now he's rapping.
Interesting. Trap?
No. Like old school.
Old school hip hop.
Like, yeah. I don't know what the exact genre would be, but he's doing like some French rap. It's quite cool.
Nice.
And after that, I think it took another break. Like the band kind of split up.
Yeah.
And then I went to Legend 69. They were
what?
like...
When was this? Which year? 2013? 12, 13 maybe?
Yeah, it could be. Because you guys started in 2015 with the idea of Whiteout, you and Tim.
I believe I helped him out with Massive Faces in 2014. I'm not quite sure actually. But between 14 and 15 was when we started. I started helping him out in with his band, maybe 2014, 2015. And then we started Whiteout towards the end of 2015, I believe.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, we didn't have a drummer when we got our first concert.
Exactly.
And then Dano jumped in and stayed.
Yeah, because I was then taking over tomorrow. They broke up. They all kind of took a break from music. Now the drummer is doing his own thing. And the other guys, I don't know what they're doing, if they're even doing music. And then I went to searching for diamonds. But then they also like kind of broke up.
Yeah. They kind of faded away. I mean, everyone was doing other projects.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, out of Searching for Diamonds.
Yeah, it was
Sink or Swim.
Yeah, Sink or Swim. Joseph, I don't know how to pronounce it
Oh,
in
yeah.
English, does like his
Timian.
theme
It's fucking
thing.
cool. Really cool stuff.
And yeah, after that, I also took like, I don't know, like I found nobody else who wanted to do music with me. Poor me. And then I think like Tim contacted me through Facebook because the guitar player from Civilas Breath, Dominic Osterwalder, told him to contact me.
Well,
because
there's more of backstory there actually.
Ah, okay,
because
fair
we
enough.
saw your Bring Me the Horizon cover in YouTube.
Yeah.
And we're like, damn, that dude can sing. So we're like, fuck, it would be really cool to get him. But we were like, oh, fuck, he's singing for Searching for Diamonds, which are good friends of ours. And we were like, oh, fuck, that would be so cool. And then out of nowhere, Gino, the guitar player, he said, Tim told him, like, yeah, he's a great singer. He was like, yeah, dude, we're not doing anything, so just grab him.
Yeah,
I was like,
makes sense.
But before Tim wrote you, we were already checking you out like months ago.
Nice.
Yeah. Like checking out a hot chick on
my
Instagram.
butt.
Yeah. We slid into your DMs, bro. yeah, that's true. We were really impressed. And you had like 2 or 3 covers, I believe. One was Bring Me. Didn't you do not The Artist Murder, something else.
I did The Artist Murder.
really?
Yeah, like
Okay.
Hate.
Yeah.
Then Emure,
Yeah.
Bring Me, Tom Odell, Normal
Yeah.
Sing,
Yeah, the Bring Me was a good one, dude. I really remember that one.
and Issues with their cover of Boyfriend by Justin Bieber.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. So yeah. And that's when you started in Whiteout, 2015, right?
I think it was 2016.
Oh shit, it was 2016. Yeah,
2016.
you're right. Our first concert was 2016. So Tim and I just dangled around with ideas for a year.
Yeah, I thought like you were like heading Whiteout at 2015
Yeah.
at the end, like
That's
in
true.
December.
Yeah, I skipped a year. We had a year when we were just writing music and really stressing ourselves out because we both have really big personalities, so to say.
Yeah.
So we were writing, and then we tried to write together, and we're just fighting over everything. Everything.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then we just thought, okay, dude, you know what? You write some songs, I write some songs, and then we try to work it out together. And that's the fun thing, because in the last EP we actually started to really work together on songs, which is cool. Like someone wrote the meat and potatoes of the song, and then we really sat down and tried out the riffs, and which was a new thing, because with God Is Dead, Inner Demons, and that other song, Inside. I mean, those songs were written by one of us, right? And then we just worked on it, but the other person never really wrote with that song, right?
Yeah.
It was more of a feedback system. So it was really cool. We really like integrated, especially also with a drummer, Dano, because that dude has really great ideas, not only around drums, but also around the whole arrangement and songwriting, which is really cool. He has great ideas. Sometimes he wants to be too progressive and be like, nah, gent. But yeah, no, so that was a really cool thing. We really came together in this latest EP. And I think the new songs that are going to be coming out are fire. I mean, Tim is dropping out bombs every other week.
True though.
It's crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
we've been really creative because I couldn't write anything while I was working on the EP. I mean, I was mixing it, and while at that point, I just didn't have enough creative juices to bring something, to write something new. So as soon as we released it, it was like a lift. Some weights were lifted. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, I think so.
As you guys
Sounds
can
right.
see, we are not native English
I
speakers.
think they heard it already, like from the beginning on, like.
Yeah, but the thing is, wait, what was I saying? Oh yeah, like it was like heavy weights just were lifted from my back, and I could really start writing again, and that's really cool. So I believe we've got enough material for like 2 EPs.
Yeah, actually, yeah. We have,
in rough drafts and demos, yeah.
Yeah, we actually have a lot. But we're gonna release very soon some new tracks.
Yes.
As Ricky said in like few minutes ago, they wrote, like in 2015 when they started the project Whiteout, some songs, and one of the songs we picked out and re-recorded it. And I think like
it's like a remake of some oldies.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So we have one that nobody heard, maybe on the concerts. Then Salt Down the River, which is already on YouTube.
Yeah.
We redid that, so it should be in better quality.
Yeah.
We also
I mean, the mix on YouTube is from 2016, so it sounds like farts.
Yeah, I was listening yesterday to the newest version to write like my commentary, and then I went to YouTube to listening to it, and it sounds so garbage. It sounds like recorded with a mobile phone or something like that. But when I remember back when I first heard it, I was like, damn, that's some good quality.
Yeah. The ears get used to quality, and then as much because Tim has also progressed crazy as a mixer, right? And I've been also mixing for a while now, and when you progress afterwards, the mixes that you did a couple of months ago or a year ago, you're like, fuck, I should have done it different. Like the more you progress, the more you find flaws in your last productions or your past productions in that case. But with time, you kind of learn to just think like, I progress, right? I'm at a different stage in life, and you kind of see it like with a heartwarming feeling, like, oh, I thought this sounded good.
True that.
But yeah, so it's we're really excited for everything that's coming. I mean, these are dark and weird times, and it's nice to be able to work on stuff that's exciting, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been locked down in our homes mostly for the past year. This, if anyone is watching this like in 10 years or 20 or 50 years. No.
What? What are you trying to say?
I wanted to say like 5 years, but whatever. This is 2020, the year of the lockdown, of the pandemic, of Corona. It's been weird. It's been weird. I mean, there's no live music scene, so it's all dead, sadly, and abandoned. But yeah, at least we found something to keep us going, to keep us motivated.
True.
To not look at life like it's something bleak and dark. So yeah, that's the good part. So we're writing new music, which is cool. And yeah, let's take my note.
Yeah, it's still recording. Or it seems like that.
So yeah, it's cool. We've been working on new stuff. It's exciting, and I can't wait to release that as well.
Oh, it's gonna be great, hey?
Yeah. So what we're talking about from our beginnings, and I mean, how long have you been playing in bands?
I don't know, 10 years.
Yeah, that's crazy. Fuck. No, I mean, I started playing in bands in Peru because as some of you who know me might know, my German isn't the best. I mean, I still have a bit of an accent, and that's because my native language is Spanish. I grew up in Chile and Peru, and I came to Europe about 9 years ago, something like that. And in Switzerland, I've been 8 years. And I started playing in thrash bands, actually. My first band, I started with schoolmates, and we played Metallica covers, Megadeth covers, Slayer. We played Master of Puppets from Metallica. We played, I believe, She-Wolf from Megadeth. Yeah. And what else? What's the shit? Enter Sandman from Metallica. Yeah, I was quite a Metallica fanboy, I must say. Although my big love started with Green Day, for sure.
With Green Day, was it like your first?
That was my first
introduction to that.
Yeah, I remember at a friend's house. I mean, I remember when American Idiot came out. So I was a young lad, a young boy, and yeah, I remember just a presence from Billy Joe Armstrong, the singer and guitar player. He just had a presence. I remember when he showed his butt in the was it Bullet for a Bible or some shit like that. There was a DVD where he showed his butt, or was it a drummer? I don't remember. Anyways, I thought it was really cool, and I was just a little
You were like, oh my god, I saw a bot, like I do this kind of music.
Yeah, I was a little. I don't know how old was I? Like 10? No, wait. I don't remember. I was 8 years old or some shit like that. I was like, I want to show my butt too.
I want to show my butt too.
I'll be like, fuck y'all.
Now when I grab your butt, you're on the way. Like, what happened? Why the shift?
No, but yeah, it was Green Day. Green Day was the first big love, and then Linkin Park. I remember Linkin Park in the end, and Hybrid Theory, Meteora. I remember I had a pirated copy of a DVD of Meteora.
Okay.
Which I used to play, and the quality was so shit. I mean, it was probably like 240p or some shit. I mean, really, really bad. But back in the day, like everything looked bad. So
True though.
yeah, and then I got into metal. I mean, through Linkin Park, I found Metallica, and that was it. And then I just went balls into the the Bay Area thrash. So it was Metallica, it was Anthrax, it was Death Angel, it was all of that good shit, and then I really just wanted to play thrash metal and mosh. That was my whole motivation.
Your destiny.
My destiny, yes. And I ended up playing metalcore for like 9 years, so that's what happens. I hated metalcore. I hated it with all my soul. I hated the scene, kids. Okay. I hated the emo culture. I thought it was. I mean, as I told you, I came from the thrash metal scene, which is like, fuck these emo kids, you know, all that shit. And but at the time when I arrived in Germany in 2011, which was the peak and the height of metalcore scene and emo kids in Europe, which we didn't have in South America, so it was super weird. Like all these kids with the plugs and the fucking emo hair and the fucking neon green t-shirts, you know, all that shit, and it was so weird. It was so weird, but the people were really cool. So in Germany, those Germans really taught me how to drink. That was fucking. I got shit faced, dude. I mean, and I was 17, so that was interesting. I almost broke my nose because I was riding a bike drunk.
What the fuck?
Yeah. It's and we used to party in a rehearsal room, and then just sleep on the floor, then wake up and keep playing or shit. It was fun. That was like the introduction into the playing in bands thing. You know, when it's all new, when it's all fresh, it's like every small gig or whatever is just fucking a dream, you know.
True though.
That shit kind of fades with time. I mean, it's still cool, but it's just, well, another day at work. I get to the green room, the backstage, chill. The best part of playing in bands is the people, to be honest. I mean, I really love seeing other. And we're like a small local band, so we're just talking bullshit here, dudes. We just play small bars and shit, so just so you know, we don't play big stages. I mean, I'm speaking about backstage. It's a small fucking room with perhaps a chair.
Yeah, exactly. Backstage is like, I don't know, the closet.
Or sometimes no backstage, and you're just hanging around with the people.
But sometimes we actually have badass backstage.
Dude, some places are just fucking. You remember in Bern? Where was that? Langen some shit?
There I remember that the stage was absolutely awesome, but the backstage was just like pallets and... But the other one we played was like the stage was absolutely
that's
mad.
The one I'm telling you.
Could go like
exactly.
Upstairs.
Yeah. That one was sweet, dude.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of luck with some stages, and with the people with whom we've shared those stages. I mean, guys like Save Last Breath, Sacrifice with the Scythe, Anthem for a Dying Day, fucking all these great people, and I don't have any more names in my head. Help me out. Oh well. I'm sorry, guys. I forgot about you.
I have a whole list on the website, but I don't know.
Or shout out to Eversis at Tropas, where I played for like 6 months, which was cool. And and fucking yeah, they're a great bunch of bands. We've never played with Defender, right?
No, we never play with them.
No, and we love those dudes, so it'd be nice. We should.
True.
But yeah, no, and the thing is, yeah, we have a lot of fun on those backstages. I mean,
Yeah, it's always fun.
yeah. I really liked it when we opened for the Royal, and those dudes were just super nice.
True.
For example, the guys, usually I don't want to bother anyone, especially if they're playing in a bigger bands, right? I usually just go and like, hey, what's up? Nice to meet you. Really love your music. Bye. I don't want to take any of the time. But those dudes really were super cool, and they just talked about fucking their tours and fucking funny stories with which I shouldn't talk about here. Yeah, they're PG-18, so no, but it was really fun, and those dudes were like, dude, you like to get the recognition from a bigger band just means the world. Like,
True though.
because they were like, dude, you and I, like, we're the same, right? You're at another stage in your career or whatever, right? These dudes are touring all over the place, and that was really I don't know, a good moment for me, I must say. I mean, because sometimes when I mean, for example, when you're like 18 and you're playing in bands, you're like, in 3 years I will make it or whatever, right? And then it is a grind. It's a slow build, definitely. So sometimes you get a bit down, you know, like, oh fuck, we work so hard, and then perhaps not as many people listen to that single or that thing or whatever, and you get a bit down, right? And then you see other people which are very successful, and they're like, nah, dude, that's normal. Just gotta keep at it, because it's very easy to get discouraged when you're making music. Very easy. I have so many moments when I'm at night, I'm like, what the fuck am I doing with my life?
No, that's actually true.
It's yeah, and you have to find ways to just be like, oh fuck it, it's normal, you know. We should be making trap music.
Yeah.
Like metal is not the best genre to start just making music and expect people to give a shit.
True though.
Yeah.
I think it's everywhere.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
Some friends, they also do like pop music, and nobody gives a shit.
Yeah, it's hard when you pour your heart into something and then like no one cares. But
but it's kind of how it is. You get the most out of it if you don't expect anything.
Absolutely, and that's something that's really helped me. Like, yo, I don't give a shit if no one listens to this, and if like 2 people listen to it, fucking, it's a win. It's a win. Like 2 people dig our music, and that's the most important thing. And
True.
So yeah, but it's something you gotta learn. I mean, at the beginning when you release your first song, you're all excited and shit.
Yeah, I mean, when you do something, or you do like this kind of like this music we do, like playing in the group and practice like once in a week, or having meetings or taking things serious, you always expect that you make the breakthrough and you can live from it. Like, that's the normal thing. That's the normal thought. Everybody, right? Like, that should be like kind of like a dream or the end goal. Yeah. But at the other hand, you shouldn't like forget that it's probably never possible, but to have like 1% chance to do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Should be like, I don't know, like the main motivation.
Yeah, that's a cool thing about nowadays with social media and stuff. There's a lot more transparency, and you really see how much work and effort like bigger bands put into it. And like the idea of being discovered, which was usually like the big idea in the past, you know, in the 90s and 2000s. And that idea, I mean, yeah, when I was 18, I had no fucking idea about nothing. I was like, yeah, I'll just go to a gig and perhaps there's going to be like an AR or some shit. Like, nah, that doesn't happen, bro. not in Zurich, Switzerland, dude. I mean, perhaps in LA, but no, so I had just no idea how the fuck to make this shit work. And then you just learn with time, like, no, it's actually a lot of work, a lot of effort you got to put into it. It's I don't know, writing music is very cool, but also very emotionally taxing as well. Yeah, I find like I mean, yeah, it's a fun journey, you learn a lot. You learn a lot about yourself as well, right? Because it's really, really hard when you put when you put your heart into something like so much, and then like it is the world for you, but it might not mean the world for anyone else.
Yeah.
And that's just like you give out your baby, and it's like, here, that's my baby. Kiss it.
Kiss
my baby.
Kiss my baby. Bless it.
And no one wants to kiss the baby.
Everybody, a fucking ugly baby.
Yeah, fuck this baby. So yeah, but it is. I'm really, really happy with how things are going on right now with the band. We're working a lot, putting a lot of effort into a lot of shit. So that's nice. But yeah, we've been doing this podcast for about half an hour. Something.
Yeah, like 45 minutes.
No, it's not bad, dude.
Yeah.
I could go on for another hour.
Yeah, I think we could do this like for the next 12 hours.
Yeah.
Just
Absolutely.
babble some random shit
I was so
together.
scared about this shit, actually. I mean...
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was
You
so
were
nervous.
scared?
Oh,
Why
yeah.
you were scared? Like, we recorded and we never could upload it. Like, nobody ever would see how stupid
that's
we
the
are or
thing.
something like that.
Nah, I mean, I don't know. It's been... I mean, thankfully, I've been like... started streaming and shit like that, and that helped a lot. Because if not, I get so nervous. Dude, when I started making like YouTube videos, which I mean, I started years ago, but I'm really giving it a go now.
Yeah.
Or when for example, when I'm streaming, dude, I start streaming and I get nervous and my body gets cold. I get chills. It was summer. I mean, I started in August, and I tried to do the streams, and I was like, fuck, I gotta put like a second pair of pants or some shit because I get so cold out of pure being nervous. Dude, I have a huge stage fright, right? I mean...
But when you go on stage, when we have concerts, you'd be like... Meh.
Yeah, but that's because we've been doing it for like 10 years. I mean, at the beginning, I was fucking scared shitless. And the cool thing about playing an instrument is you can hide behind that instrument, right? But I get so nervous in front of camera, dude. And I'm just now learning to like be normal when I'm in front of a camera.
Yeah.
And it's so weird. But yeah, I mean, I'm liking it. But I still get nervous. Not now, because thing is, I just found this out. When I'm alone, I don't know what to say. But when I'm with someone else, it's
easier.
Supernatural. We're just talking.
Yeah.
And that's really cool. And that's something I really like about podcasts. I mean, I really listen to the 3-hour-long Joe Rogan podcasts, like perhaps 2 or 3 a day sometimes when I'm at work.
Okay.
And I really like the being natural, just talking shit. It's just very...
having a normal conversation.
Yeah, and it's not like fabricated or something, right?
Nothing staged.
And I really have a lot of respect for like Twitch people that are just streaming for 3 hours talking by themselves with the chat. I mean...
Yeah, you have to be like super entertaining to do that people watch so long.
It's so crazy.
Yeah.
So crazy. Because I'm a very introverted person.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think you are more extroverted.
Yeah,
Definitely.
probably leaning more to that side.
Yeah, that's funny. You are a crazy dude. You're like one of the craziest dudes I've met, because you seem drunk all the time, like in party mode, and you never drink.
Yeah,
and that's crazy because that's coming from a drunk like me, and I am a very introverted person until I get some beers into my system. Right?
Then you.
Like that's been my way of coping socially with. In social situations, I get really nervous when there's a lot of people around me, like for real.
Yeah.
Like I know, it's like a reflex, right? I have to have something in my hand. I have to be drinking or smoking or something, right? Because if not, I feel naked, right? And it's fucking weird. I don't know. It's just my social anxiety, I guess.
Yeah.
But you are just crazy extroverted, and when we get to a concert venue or anything, you're just fucking doing me. You broke 2 of my underwear doing wedgies.
True though.
Dude, so we were playing in Saint-Légier.
Oh, you mean the okay.
Yeah,
okay,
we went to the French part of
Switzerland.
Where my focus
was the French part of Switzerland.
Yeah,
very cool location. They had so much beer.
It was a brewery. It was a beer brewery, and we were playing and sleeping in a beer brewery. And that's dangerous for me. I mean, I love beer. I mean,
and I think we had like free forever till we went away.
Now, the cool thing about playing in bands is usually in the venues, or most of the venues, drinks are included.
And food. I can't remember any place we played where the food was not good.
We always
good.
I think we're just lucky to play in Switzerland because the gigs, the venues, the organization is so good.
Yeah.
I mean, I believe we've never had a bad experience so far.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, we were playing with Henriette B. Shout out to Henriette B. Fucking cool dude.
Yes.
And we played with another death metal band from Paris.
Yeah,
but I don't remember the name.
Something with orchestra, the Walking Dead Orchestra.
Something like that, yeah. I don't remember, but it was really funny because we were playing in a brewery and it wasn't like, people knew there was a metal gig, but there were like also families with kids sitting around eating, and then this death metal band comes. Like, I was dying inside, dude. It was so funny, like little kids watching, like, what the fuck is this?
Mama, it's Satan.
Dude, now the thing is, we arrived there, and Mike thought it would be funny to do some wedgies. Right, wedgies is when it's a prank, which for those who don't know, is when you come from behind and you grab the underwear and just pull it up. And you broke 2 of my fucking underwears, dude. I luckily had 3 underwears with me because we stayed the night. dude, I mean, you teared 2 of my underwears, and that was funny. But that's the thing, you just partying and doing pranks and shit and fucking slapping people on the dick and shit like that.
Yeah, grabbing asses.
Grabbing asses
from my bandmates.
Yeah. So no, and it was really, really fun. And you're just very excited. Dude, I remember, I mean, it has nothing to do with this, but dude, I got so drunk, but every time I went to the bar, the bartender, I told him, dude, give me another beer from another kind, because they had so many different beers.
Yeah.
And I was like, I came to him and I was like, dude, whenever I ask you for a beer, just give me one from another tap to try it out, right? And they had really cool like IPAs and shit like that, which they did themselves, right? It was their own brand, their own sort. So I was just like, dude, give me another one. I want to try that one. And I was like, I was so drunk, I didn't know anything anymore. And and you went camping. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was camping with our drummer. He had like his tent with him.
Yeah.
I was like, because it was like everything in that location was awesome. Like the stage was awesome. I think the beer is awesome. I don't drink.
So you can say,
I can. The food, everything was cool. But the sleeping place, I don't know. I was like, I gotta sleep in a tent with my drummer.
We had bunk beds for 3 bands.
So many people in such a small room.
Yeah, bunk beds for very sweaty metalheads.
Yeah.
So and we were, most of us were wasted.
Everybody was wasted.
Yeah, except you, because you don't drink. And
except me, the drummer.
I'm not trying to say not drinking is bad. I'm just saying I'm very unaccustomed to that. But the funny thing is, like, you don't drink. And it's not like because you were like a fucking crazy alcoholic or anything. You just never started.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Never started.
Where does this come from? I mean, it sounds really bad from my side. Like, why don't you drink, boy?
What's wrong with you?
You fucking weirdo.
You make me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah. I mean, I'm saying out of a sense that, I mean, you grew up in Switzerland, which is right underneath Germany. And the beer is just excellent and cheap as fuck, and it's just like part of the culture, right?
Yeah.
So how did it come to that? I don't know, to be honest. I think I've never asked you, or have I?
No, like, I don't drink in the first place because of my voice. Or there is a rumor, I don't know if it's scientifically proven, but some vocal coaches say, like, don't drink, it's not so good for your voice. Like,
That's true, yeah.
one of the reasons why I was like, why should I start to pay something that, if it's true, hurts me? So I never like.
That's like so mature of you. Like,
no, it's just like I never also had like the, how do you say that?
The people around you, perhaps.
No, they all, like, I was hanging so much around with my brother, and all he and his friends, like, they drink, like, also a lot, or smoke some weed.
Yeah.
And I always hung out with them. I never did it. I also never, like, tried it or something like that, because it was like,
that's very mature
for me.
You were probably like 17 or something when you thought about that, right? That's very mature and very grown up for like a 17-year-old dude.
I don't know. It's just like,
I was like a kid in the candy store. I'm like, I want to try that. I want to try that one. What's that? Give me that. And that led to many funny stories.
Yeah, experiences.
That's the good part about it. I mean, from drinking, you just wake up in a random bathroom somewhere, and you're like, how the fuck did I come here? And then you start reverse engineering that story, right? Yeah. And I'm very surprised I'm not dead, because we were partying in Zurich, especially you feel very safe. So you just go all out, and somehow you wake up in your bed. You're like, how the fuck did I get here?
What happened?
And why is a kebab on my pocket, dude? Like crazy like that. Or once I woke up and I was like, why am I covered in mud?
Oh shit!
I'm like, what the fuck did I do? No, it's yeah. So those are stories for another time, I guess. And I don't condemn drinking, especially in large quantities, but I'm very, very impressed by that level of maturity, and kind of it's very. I mean, the whole straight edge is based on that, right? Just don't take anything. The whole straight edge movement. Shout out to the straight edge movement. And yeah, that's very, very grown up. And the funny thing is, you're not the only person I know that's like that, because Mahmoud, the singer from Atropas, shout out to Atropas, that dude also never drinks. He has never drank, as far as I know. And I was like. And when I was playing on Atropas, I was like 18. I was like, dude, why don't you drink a beer or some shit, like the stupid kid I was, you know? Like, no, and so it's very, but probably for similar reasons, right? For your voice, just for being present. I mean,
yeah,
I see a lot of value in sobriety, but I enjoy my beer too. So yeah, I'm gonna say I'm not the best example to talk about this shit, but I'm very impressed by you. So yeah, kudos to that. And any other singer out there should really take note of that, because it's true. Like, if you drink and smoke, you're gonna sound like Phil Anselmo in the end, and that's
well, maybe you want to go for that. So.
Maybe you want that raspy voice, just sing some blues, boy. Yeah. But hey, this podcast has been very fun.
True.
And let's do it again. I think it's fun. Hopefully someone will find anything of value in here. At least the people that we're gonna shout out, because I'm gonna tag all you motherfuckers in here. Yeah. So go like, share, subscribe, whatever the fuck you guys want to do. It's all appreciated. Yeah. And you guys can check out our latest EP, It's Better Not to Know the Truth, in Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, all that good shit. You're gonna put the links down there. Do you do that in YouTube or in After Effects? I gotta check it out, because I want to edit this shit. But whatever. Anyways, those are questions for another day. And yeah, thank you guys for checking us out. New music will be coming out soon.
Yes.
So that's cool. We wish you all a great end of the year in this Corona year. So yeah, I mean, soon Christmas is coming, like Black Friday.
Yeah. Black Friday.
Yeah. Thanksgiving if you're in the US, so that's cool. And thank you folks, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.